Good day, my viewers. Welcome to our today's discussion. In today's discussion, we'll be discussing sex and soul tie, and I will be personifying these objects here. If I want to introduce this guy to you, I will introduce it as sewer water, and if I want to introduce this guy to you, I will introduce it as Biggie Cola, and if I also want to introduce this guy to you, I will introduce it as Louds Jane. And if this guy decide to meet with this guy in a sexual relationship and both decide to enter each other and allow themselves to flow into each other, thereby this guy discharging his content into this guy and this guy discharging his content into this guy. Their chemical composition has changed. This guy, these two guys are not having the same chemical composition because they are not united as one body. If I now want to introduce this guy to you, I will introduce this guy as Louds Gin Biggie Cola. And if I now want to introduce this guy to you, I will introduce this guy as Biggie Cola Louds Gin because they have united with one another and become one body. And if this guy here now wants to go and meet with this guy and they both decide to unite themselves in a sexual intercourse, this discharging into this guy and this guy discharging into this guy both have united themselves as one body. And if I want to introduce this guy to you, I will introduce this guy as Seaway Water Biggie Cola Louds Gin. And if I want to introduce this guy to you, I will introduce this guy as Biggie Cola Louds Gin Seaway Water. And notice one thing, this guy here has never come in contact with this guy. But by mere having sexual relationship with this guy is already carrying a deposit of this guy because this guy is already tied as one body with this guy. This guy is already a carrier of this guy. He's already tied in a sexual relationship with this guy. By mere uniting with this guy here is carrying deposits from this guy without meeting each other. This guy, this guy is carrying a deposit from this guy without meeting each other. No wonder the book of Corinthians, 1 Corinthians 6, verse 16 said, what? Do you not know that he who unites himself with a prostitute is one body with her? For he says that the two shall become one flesh. This two here has already become one flesh. And by this guy meeting with this guy is already carrying a content from this guy. It is a kind of spiritual chain link. They are tied together physically, they are tied together emotionally, they are tied together in different ways. Because what happens during sex is beyond that physical connection. There is an emotional connection. There is an emotional connection. There is something much more than what we are seeing. That is the reason why we have to be very careful when we are making some sexual moves. Premarital sex and extramarital sex is a dangerous game to play because we are uniting ourselves with strangers we do not know. It is a kind of ensnaring oneself, entangling oneself into what will kill him or her. Sex is honorable and is meant only to be enjoyed within the context of marriage. It's honorable and is meant to be enjoyed within the context of marriage. Any sex outside marriage is a self-sabotage. It is ensnaring oneself. It is subscribing to what will jeopardize our future and destiny. What if there is anything affecting the bloodline of this guy, it will also affect this guy because this guy has tied himself in a sexual relationship with this guy and both has become one body. Same thing with this guy. There is a kind of connection. Anything affecting the blood line of this guy will affect this guy. No wonder why some people, if they have illicit sex, they will be complaining of strange things starting to happen to them. They will be having strange dreams. They will see strange things happening to them. Mystic things will start happening to them. It is because of where they have tied themselves to. It is because of where they've subscribed to. If you subscribe to some certain channels or platforms, if they are sending their notification, maybe you put in your email, anytime they are sending their notification, you will always receive an alert. You will always be notified. This guy, by mere having a sexual intercourse with this guy, he has subscribed to this guy. And if any signal is being sent to this guy, he will get a notification because they are one body with each other. That is why I repeat it, we have to be careful if we are making some certain sexual move. Sex is enjoyable only within the context of marriage. Let us be careful so that we won't sabotage ourselves and entangle ourselves to something that will destroy our future and destiny. Illicit sex is self-sabotage and is very dangerous. It will jeopardize our future and our destiny. Let us be careful. Thank you. In our next video, I will throw more light in this soul tie and emotional connections that goes with it and how to break even if we've made some negative move, how to break free from it. Thank you. See you in our next video. God bless you.